Welcome back. As always, I'm Wesley. I like smooth jazz and cute stuff.
I like anal. You choose giving or receiving. And sometimes wrestling with my dad.
If you choose to give, he is a power bottom.
Generate all the force.
Every single inch of force.
Oh shit, I forgot to pull up everything. Anyways, yeah. Forgot to pull up old boy chat so I can see what you fucking monsters say.
What you little boyos are talking about.
Okay. So, where was I? Twitch. I was thinking about my joke that I used bits of one, but then I used theirs to make my situation perfect. I was gonna tweet it, but then I was like, it's funnier said on there. One loose boy.
Maybe.
You haven't pulled out?
I didn't try to adjust it and pull the whole thing out. That didn't happen at all.
Which one was it?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now. Like, since, I live in my grandparents' attic, and so when I bring a girl over, I'm just a lot like Anne Frank. Like, shh, we're gonna get caught.
Shh, can't be that loud.
Me and Anne Frank got a lot in common. Oh, man. There was another one that I'm writing, but I don't think I can say on Twitch.
No? Oh, perfect. Is it in regards to Anne Frank, too?
No. I mean, I might be able to say it. I don't know. It's just with Twitch. It's not, I don't say any bad words, but...
Is the subject matter?
Kind of, yeah. It's just a little edgy, so I won't say it, but... Yeah.
Forrest being edgy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I had a couple I was just writing today. What the fuck? Some of them I write fast, so they make no sense. Oh yeah, this one's a pretty good one. One of our people in our friend group needs to do the perfect job that's guaranteed to get all of us laid. A high school teacher. Maybe the gym coach.
That's a pretty good one.
A
high school teacher, fuck.
Right? And then the funniest was David Tell. I was going to use it at some point in the show, but they were talking and stuff. He's like, I used to work out, but my back got so fucking sore from carrying the show.
Damn.
Fuck. I was like, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, they had some pretty funny stuff. I was gonna write it down so I could use it in party situations. Just ultimate roast. Like, hold on, let me get my phone out. Just kidding.
I got something for you, boy.
Right. The other funny one they said was there was two chicks that like, wait, if you two are here, who's managing the Applebee's?
Oh damn.
Fuck. Gold. Yeah. Anyways.
Good old Applebee's.
Do anything today?
Did I do anything today?
Mm.
No.
Me neither.
Absolutely not. My days are not interesting until I come over here.
Yeah. Same. Didn't do shit.
Did you work?
Yeah, besides that. But I do that every day.
Did you tickle the little forest pickle?
Not today. Not yet. That's activities for when I'm bored. Watching Hannah Montana later.
You know how everyone's like on that keto diet and where they fast for 24 hours?
Yeah.
I instead of like eating properly, I just fast my masturbation 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that way when it gets to that 24-hour mark, I'm super excited.
Perfect.
It's just even extra better.
Gold.
It's like when they start craving that 24-hour meal, they're like, oh, I'm getting real hungry. I'm just sitting like, oh, I'm super horny.
I'm getting ready, baby.
Getting ready.
Better start cooking up the meal.
I'm. Yeah, gotta start warming it up.
I'm not masturbating yet. It's just a warm-up phase. This isn't just the fucking heat, the preheat.
Then I'm like that character in the first Star Wars movie, the Boss Nass guy, when he does his like throat jiggle. I just go, I'm gonna nut, and just nut everywhere.
Perfect.
It's exactly like that too. Whole face shakes and feels real good.
Nice. I'm gonna start putting solo videos on the hub.
You never know what's gonna start paying really well.
Just a whole page of 11-second videos. Shit, guys, this usually doesn't happen.
You're the Viner of Pornhub.
Yeah, I just like, you guys ready to see this? And then it's just fucking like the quickest jerk off nut ever, and I go, hit the camera off every time.
It's 2 minutes of you talking shit, how you're gonna fucking, we're gonna jerk off right now. And it's 11 seconds and then nut, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It's huge. I got way too excited. I've been built up way too long. It's been a long time.
Just like 200 videos of that in a 30-day period.
In a 30-day period.
Like, Jesus. About to bust my nut in the Arby's bathroom.
And then you ring the bell for good service.
The Arby's workers just hear me fucking hard. Like,
I'm
sir,
the one who's got the meats.
Sir. Yeah, and then I come. We have the meats. Ding ding.
You don't order anything. You just go in the Arby's bathroom.
Come out sweaty, put my shirt on. Hey, Salty.
Hey, thanks for the service today, guys. Ding ding.
Clean up in that bathroom, if you know what I mean. There's just one tissue on the ground.
Oh man. So yeah, Salty was ahead of the news, moving up in the world. I see.
Literally.
That Burger King promotion thing, everyone's talking about.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people trying it, and the funny part is it's not really working to Burger King's advantage as they thought, because everyone I've seen, they're like, well, I went into McDonald's to get my 1 penny Whopper, but then I end up ordering McDonald's too. So now I got McDonald's and Burger King.
Damn. That's so fucking funny.
I think it is. So I kind of get it. So you go in there with some ordering app, and then if you order Burger King from a sanctioned McDonald's or however they do it, you get a 1 penny Whopper, right? That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't really get that.
If anything happens with BK, I know instantly. Salty Frank has a guy on the inside for Burger King. He knows the king personally.
I was gonna ask Salty for his address and then just send him fucking a 10-piece nugget. So he just opens it. It's like a 2-day-old 10-piece nugget.
Start Uber eating.
You're welcome, champ.
Start Uber eating Salty Frank $10 nuggets from Burger King.
That'd be so funny.
I need you to sign this.
Here's 400 nuggets, sir.
Salty, I'd eat it.
Just get him just too much nuggets. Like
The most preposterous amount of nuggets that we could send one person.
1,000. It's only $100.
That's a pretty good joke. I feel like 1,000 though. Salty Frank is going to eat them just to prove a point to us.
I think he would have to call BK like a month in advance. Hey, you better get a big shipment of nugs because
I'm finna order a whole box.
You had some nuggets today. Nice.
Damn.
Can I just get them frozen? I'll deep fry them at home. I'd rather them preserved a little longer.
Right.
Nice.
$1.49. I only know that because Salty Frank.
Yeah. Isn't it 99 cents now, though?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Guess. Sure.
Lowered them prices.
I don't go to Burger King too often.
I haven't been to Burger King in a little while. Joe that stops there sometimes, but I don't really feel like anything, so I don't get anything. I should just start getting the 10-piece nugs just to send salty pictures. Me eating nugs.
Right? For $1.
I'm about sending pictures of me, like, dipping them in barbecue sauce off my nipple. Man, one buckaroonie.
I know. I don't like... He sometimes would stop and get Burger King before Industrial. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat before we go do that.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll get, like, stuff at the vending machine, but... Yeah. I don't know.
I'd rather just go and get her done and go home.
Yeah, exactly. And you're sitting there forever. Ugh. What is it? Oh, I thought I was in... Oh, Jesus, sorry, guys. Whacking the old mic. I thought I was in my upvotes, but that one literally made no sense for me to upvote. So I was like, what the fuck is this?
Sometimes you just gotta go in the sections that don't make any sense to find the real gold.
Right? I'm trying to see. I always think I see something that I want to talk about, but then I always forget which app I saw it on.
You just need to start taking screenshots.
Oh, I think I do. Good thinking. Let's see if I got any. I probably have a whole bunch of built-up screenshots.
That's the best way to do it.
There's let's see here. What is it? Oh. Fucking Gary Herbert being a douche.
Shocker.
I have this talking photo app, and I've been having so much fucking fun with it. Like, watch this video. Okay, hold on, let me make sure my volume's up. God, guys, like, that video haunts me.
Wait, is that Kai?
It's a picture of him, but I can make it talk, and it does what your mouth does, so just...
Oh no! Hey there, buddy.
I was working on ones at Chandler too. I was gonna use this picture for some good content. I don't remember what this one is, but...
No way!
It's so good. I'm gonna have so much freaking fun with this app.
What is the app called? Hold on.
Just talking photos.
Talking Photos.
Yeah.
Anyone who listens, go download Talking Photos. Cause
So good. Just, hey there, buddy.
I hope Android has it. No, it doesn't look like it. Is it any of these ones?
Yeah, the top one.
Not the top one.
Did you see Samsung got in trouble again for using a DSLR camera to take their pictures to say it was a Samsung photo taken with their phone?
Damn. Dummies. What a bunch of big dumb idiots.
It's happened before, too. And the funny thing is, it's not that they're using the camera to take the picture. They're going to, like, those stock photo websites, and they're just using a picture from there. So someone's like, hey, here's the picture. I took it. It was with the DSLR camera. Samsung didn't do it.
What a bunch of idiots.
They're like, fuck. Apple was riding off the back of Samsung, or off, like, Android for so long, like, shit, they passed us, now we got a fucking... They got 2 cameras on their phones now. That one, Motorola has, like, 8 cameras, though. It's like a circle of them.
Yeah.
So,
I don't get that.
I don't know.
What would be the point? This camera's for up close. This camera's for far away.
800 cameras.
Yo, dog. I heard you like cameras.
The more cameras, the better.
So I put a camera on your camera in your camera phone. Do you want some space news?
Sure.
So, gravitational waves. They're saying that a monster black hole merger is detected. This is from BBB News. Gravitational waves have been detected from the biggest black hole merger yet. Scientists are set to announce their sensitive laser labs observed the ripples in space time from the gargantuan collision on July 9th of 2017. The event saw 2 holes weighing more than 50 and 34 times the mass of our sun, uniting to produce a single object over 80 times the mass of our sun.
Damn.
Or mass of our star, so our sun. Discovery follows a major data reanalysis project. Researchers from the LIGO Virgo collaboration will also list 3 other black hole mergers that were missed in the initial run-through of the data, and the promotion to full detection status of a previous uncertain candidate. Okay, don't care about that. Why have the detections come to light now? You just tell us what it's about.
Shit's about to pop up.
So gravitational waves are ripples in the fabric of space-time. Gravitational waves are prediction of the theory of general relativity. It took decades to develop the technology to directly detect them. They are ripples in the fabric of space-time generated by violent events. Accelerating masses will produce waves that propagate at the speed of light. Detectable sources include merging black holes and neutron stars. The LIGO Virgo fire lasers into long L-shaped tunnels. The waves disturb the light. Detecting the waves open up the universe to completely new investigations. Those are kind of the big things about it. Basically, they weren't sure what they were looking at for a little while, but now they're understand what they're looking at, and they're able to detect it more. And the fact that they can see ripples in the space-time, you know, it's kind of a weird scientific, like, old sci-fi thought. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hi from France. You're in France, Alec? Why are you in France?
This article's pretty funny. Man trying to drive like Ace Ventura with his head out the window slams his car into a tree.
Isn't that what Ace Ventura did?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. But yeah, remember because his window broke.
Yeah. Like a glove.
I thought I had some other stuff, but apparently nerch. What's his name? Good old George W. was handing Michelle Obama a piece of candy again at the funeral.
Can't he just stop?
It's so fucking funny. And then I found this good picture of the two of them.
Aw, they love each other.
My dad wants me to use that picture and then just put on there like, Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, man. Last time I heard more about 6ix9ine. Treeway.
I heard that they're looking at his child sex charges.
Yeah, I think they're sticking him back on.
Yeah.
Because I think he was under probation for him, so they're going to put him back.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
He had everything going for him all of a sudden.
And y'all fucked it up. Y'all fucked it all up. I send you this picture. It's YouTube and Bethesda holding back the clown Reddit that's beating up Fallout 76 and just like, stop, he's already dead.
You did send me that one.
Yeah, it's so good. I always send so much stuff that I always forget what I send.
Not that I personally care, but it was impossible to avoid today on any social media. Cardi B and Offset are breaking up.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the video of Cardi B putting her big old stank in someone's face and then rubbing her nipples and
what the hell?
Being all sorts of weird.
Huh. Yeah, I saw they broke up. Someone was like, they got together, got pregnant, got married, and then now are breaking up because she's like, we fell out of love. And they're like, that all happened within a year and 3 months. Like, that was never love, that was lust.
Yeah, absolutely. That was two pretty big artists meeting up, him dicking down, then being like, well, let's dick down more often. I think they just did it for publicity.
Yeah, except for the kid. The fucking shit. They're like, fuck, we didn't mean this part about it.
Right. I don't know what it is, but I do not find her even slightly attractive.
Me neither. Not my type.
But then on the flip side, I find Nicki Minaj to be attractive, so go figure. I don't know.
Maybe it's her personality you don't like.
Maybe. She's probably hilarious.
Yeah, true.
Right.
I can't do that well. There we go. I can't roll my R's all that. I just barely figured out how to roll my R's. Like, as a little kid, I could never do it.
I still don't know how to do it.
Wait, oh, shit. Now that I'm put on the spot, I'm just going to look like a fool.
Damn, do
a
it.
Fool!
Yeah, I can't even do that. I don't
do
even get how people do it.
You just push your tongue up against, like, the little top of your mouth while making a noise. Not like pushing it hard, you just like touch it and then.
Alright, you do you.
Yep.
New York Times posted how global warming could make nature less diverse. It's gonna fucking kill everything. Duh. Come on, New York Times.
My favorite is how everyone's trying to ban phrases to not offend vegans and stuff like that.
They are?
Well, that's what they're trying to say.
What
and,
phrases?
like bringing home the bacon.
Oh my god.
But some guy commented on it, and he's like, "Don't you guys think we have bigger fish to fry than this?"
That's pretty good.
Lord.
North Carolina Republicans targeted voter fraud.
Yeah.
Salty.
Yeah.
North Carolina always.
Remember, as North Carolina and Florida, they were doing a whole bunch of shit.
Right?
So it's always the two of you. Come here, Cletus. Do you know anyone named Cletus, Salty? I wish I knew a Cletus. Maybe Clav.
Clav?
I like Cletus better, though.
Yeah, Cletus really kind of makes it. What's Steam Spy?
I don't know. Maybe Steam is spying on us?
It says there's an article. The guy behind Steam Spy has been working on Epic Store for years.
Huh. No idea.
It's one thing for a gaming company to announce a Steam competitor, and believe me, many have, but it's something else entirely when the developer behind the world's biggest game does it. Epic's upcoming game store seems to have already gotten under Steam's skin. So Epic is releasing a store, I guess. But even before the announcement yesterday, one Epic employee spent countless long hours picking apart the behemoth piece by piece as a hobby. Picking Steam apart? If you follow Steam closely, you've probably heard of Sergey Galikoin. Since 2015, he's been running Steam Spy, a site that scrapes publicly available data from Steam profiles, analyzes it, and spits out statistics like approximate game sales, average playtime per game, and
that's Salty.
Yeah,
it's posted. But yeah,
a border genre and tag trends. A change to Steam's privacy setting puts Steam Spy against the ropes earlier this year, but it's still bobbing and weaving. Blah 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 blah. Few people outside of Valve are more intimately familiar with Steam's inner workings than that guy's last name. He has always described the Steam data gathering mainstay used by major developers and publishers to take stock of Steam and justify their games. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. His main gig, director of publishing strategy for Epic's new store, as it turns out, he announced yesterday that he's been working on the project for the past several years. It didn't take long for the Steam Spy as literally a Steam app. Well, he announced yesterday that he's been working on the project for the past several years. It didn't take long for the Steam Spy to be a literal Steam Spy. Jokes are starting to roll out.
So he's been working on his store of his own for a few years, and now he's working with Epic on it?
I guess so.
Huh. So they must have heard about him making a store, and they're like, no one's gonna make a store like this guy. And then Fortnite got huge, so they're like, we need our own.
So this is him. He says, I think it's funny. And I guess this was an email to I can never pronounce it. Kotaku, not Taco.
Taco!
Wasn't my intention when launching or naming Steam Spy, but in retrospect, it makes for a great 4-year in the making joke. So, he's basically just saying he's learned a shit ton from doing all this and kind of gets why, understands trends and what people want to play.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna fill up the water.
I think that a competitor for Steam would do really well if they make sure people can't just publish every single garbage project they come up with. Yeah, I know, Salty. I don't know why I can't say Taco. There's a bit of rumor around Steam Spy for a while. Say taco like you're the whitest man after saying coo. Bam. Taku.
Can I get one of them tacos?
Oh, damn. Jessica Simpson's hottest bikini picture revealed after she claps back at Natalie.
Clap back, bitch.
Clap back. Sports
Show me them
news.
titties.
Who cares? The NFL fined Ezekiel Elliott for his latest Salvation Army celebration.
What?
I don't know.
Salvation Army celebration?
SpaceX launches Dragon cargo ship to space station.
Ooh.
But misses rocket. Oops.
Damn, Elon, you're supposed to be on top of your shit. They're gonna say, you smoking weed. Missed.
Top space stories of 2018. Let's see what you got. CNN.
What the fuck? This is dope. What school is this? West Virginia or something? But my school has an app that syncs your phone's flashlight with our school's light show. Check that out. Just all the crowd.
Oh, that's way cool. Damn. That's a high school?
I don't know if it's a high school. No,
It's
that's
gotta
pretty
be a
big.
college, yeah. I was gonna say, goddamn.
That'd be so cool, like, do that jazz games and stuff. Just you have to download the app and then it just... Man, I would download the app so I can be at home going, it's like I'm there,
I'm
just my phone
involved.
flashing. Let's see. Georgia Southern head coach Chad Lunsford, he pays out of his own pocket to bus his students to the bowl game. The coach is paying his own money to get them there. Damn.
What a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was hoping there's gonna be some crazy trades. Dude, do you know what's fucked up? Speaking of, like, football, but the politics of college basketball or football is USF. How they're not getting a fucking bowl game.
Yeah.
Do you know about them?
Yeah.
They're 2 years undefeated.
Dude, college, yeah. I think people need to realize, though, that sports in general is all politics.
Yeah, true.
You know, it sucks.
But yeah, especially
Especially
so
college.
fucking. Just give Alabama their fucking title. Let everyone else play for the bowl.
Right?
Let them do a fucking tournament. Alabama won, and then everyone's competing for the fucking silver.
Right?
No, Alabama gets the platinum. Everyone else is competing for the gold.
Yeah, there can be other medals.
Mm-hmm. Just like... And then once Alabama's not a fucking destroying everyone, once Nick Saban's contract with the devil ends, then
Yeah, hopefully.
it's usually 10 years from what I've seen from the movies.
Right? Usually get a solid 10 years in.
So, once some hellhounds go for Nick Saban, then we're golden. Oh, man. And there's been a lot of jokes about everyone doing podcasts and stuff, but some of people are dedicated. Like, there was a podcast, and their whole thing is going super in depth on George Bush Sr.'s presidency and stuff like that. And apparently, it's huge.
Oh, like, right now, probably.
Yeah, but like apparently, like these one, but that's so much work. I give them mad props because they probably took them years to prepare for that fucking show. Just all the books they had to read and stuff to go through and be able to do like, I don't know how many episodes, but just of his presidency, talking about every minor little detail.
Yeah, but if that's all the podcast is about, that's not really a podcast. It's just like a series.
Yeah, but like it's just on Apple Podcasts and stuff.
Right.
And I don't know, it's so funny. What's his name? Yeah, Jeff Ross is like, I want O.J. Simpson and what's his name? Fuck, Bill. Flip floppity bip boppity gumbo chops, dude.
Cosby.
Bill Cosby, yeah, I always forget his last name, but Bill Cosby and OJ should do a podcast together.
How we got away with it could be the title.
Except for Bill's in prison now.
Well, yeah, but he got away with it initially.
34 years.
Right?
Oh, man.
Damn piece of shit.
Yeah, what a scumbag. Do you know what's not scum? H2O. Man. If only it was just a large container of this that I could swim in.
I was like, what? This Reddit comment says Playboy would make a killing by putting a few golden tickets in random issues to win a day at the mansion.
Damn, that's genius. I've got a golden ticket.
Right?
Go on, Grandpa. We gotta go to the factory. I need to see how these bitches are made. Alrighty. Show me how you make blonde girls with dumb or no personality and big tits.
So this is under relationship advice. I think we should give our input. So it says girlfriend 22 female, mad about my 24 male, answer to scenario. What do I do? So, it's not too long. So girlfriend and I had just finished having sex. We were laying there just cuddling and not saying anything.
Problem 1. Cuddling. Okay, continue.
I was dozing off, and she randomly said, "Your love for me is unconditional, right?" And I mean, I say that all the time, so I don't think much of it. And I said, "Yes, I will love you no matter what, even if I had one eye or 12 even if you had one eye or 12 fingers." And it was clearly a joke. She kisses me, but then says, "So if I turn into a donkey right now, you would still love me?" I was confused because it was such a random question. I laughed and just said, "I don't know about that. I'd love you as a pet, I guess." She sits up and says, "Are you fucking serious?" Okay. At this point, I'm completely lost. I just sat there and she says, "As a pet, that's it?" I said, "I mean, yes, if you're an animal, what would you expect me to do?" She says, "Still love me, like you just claimed that you did." It's funny how if it were you who had transformed to a donkey, I would still love you unconditionally, and I would not treat you like a pet. I had no idea that was going on, and I had no idea what was going on, and how we even ended up on this argument. I just said, if you were a donkey, how else was I supposed to love you aside from being a pet? Am I supposed to treat you like my girlfriend still? She says, "I'm not saying you would have to take a donkey on a date, but you knew it was me, so why would your love suddenly change just because of my appearance?" I just stopped talking because I didn't want to say anything else wrong. I'm just confused. She was so upset that she got her clothes on and slept on the couch. What did I say? I have no idea what exactly she was upset about. Am I not looking into this deep enough? I'm genuinely confused as to what I did and how to fix it. I don't want to say something and make it worse.
Fucking dump her now. Get the fuck out of there, my guy.
Yeah, that's a whack-ass comment.
I can tell you, fucking, I don't know, girls want you to go along with it. They fucking love hypotheticals. So, if you keep getting these questions... Oh, man, I guess you can't hear this, but... if he was...
He might listen, you never know.
But, if he was listening, I would say, okay... Maybe one more question like this. Fucking skedaddle, my guy. This is just Now she's gonna be baiting you and baiting you.
And you kind of dig yourself into a little hole, because I look at it that hypotheticals are funny, but if someone's actually getting emotional over a hypothetical, that means they're a little irrational.
Yeah, fucking.
And I don't want to be around extremely irrational people.
Sleep with one eye open. He's gonna be fucking sleeping and waking up. She's gonna be holding a knife.
Because, like, if I was dating someone and they came up to me and said, "You love me unconditionally," blah, 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 even if I was a donkey, I would tell them straight up, no. If you're a donkey, unless you can communicate with me like a normal human being,
well,
your ass is going to
Shrek.
the farm. Yeah, unless this is Shrek, unless we're in my fucking swamp right now, like, it ain't, like, why would you even ask that kind of a question?
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, time to dip, homie. I don't know. It's cool that, like, after sex, you guys don't want to talk, and then all of a sudden she hits you with that. It's not going to get any better.
Should have cuddled. That was problem one.
I should have said
roll
you're tired.
the fuck over and fucking go to bed. Get your little... My cum's been on you. Scram. You don't think I leave my sock laying next to me in bed. I'd throw that shit.
The top comment by a lot just says, "Is she secretly in love with another donkey?" I like this. Is there more of these?
I can pull up the slutty story thread too. Frank. What you got? Oh, yeah, the fucking... Have you seen that YouTube video about the crazy hot scale? It's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Goals? My boy.
What's up, dude?
Have you been avoiding that Madden bullshit?
Where's that thread? Let me scroll way down.
Oh, here's one that we'll get. Oh, this one's long as shit. I'll just summarize this one.
Okay.
So, relationship advice. Should I pay 100% everything in a relationship as a man? I'm in an argument with my girlfriend about this, and I've been searching the web and asking people for their opinion, but I keep running into a generalized basis of the question, so I'd like to see what people think on this specific situation. We currently live separate. I stay alone in my own one-bedroom apartment, and she lives with her parents. I make enough to support myself, and she does not because she works part-time and has a child. She is 26. I am 25. She has a child, which is not mine. The father does nothing for a child that is not on child support. Okay, blah, 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 blah. If we were to move in with each other, I would have to go from a one-bedroom to a two-bedroom apartment in order for the child to live comfortably. In order to be able to afford a two-bedroom, I would need to get another additional handy jobs, as she put it, or a better paying job. This would require me to sacrifice time spent on school so that I may get a better job in the future. I'm currently a graduate with an associate's degree and will be working towards a bachelor's degree in kinesiology. I don't know what that is. And goals to reach a PhD and such, if possible, for myself. She, in my understanding, is not a college graduate, but is hoping to become one in due time. She stated if she were to move in with me, that I, as a man, should pay for everything and would not split anything. Meaning I'd pay for rent, utilities, food for three, entertainment, events and activities, car note, daycare, etc.
What year does this bitch think it is?
It is to my understanding that she believes that it is my job as a man to carry all the financial burden alone while she works and using her money solely to care for her child, and that's it. I asked her, well, if I'm doing all that, then what is your role in the relationship? She responded that her only role is to care for her child. When it comes to what she would around the house, she might ask, well, she cannot cook, but she is willing to clean. I also do not plan to have children, nor do I want anytime soon. That is, eventually, yes, but in the next few years, I'm not ready. Her current living situation... Okay, I don't care about that. Don't care how you grew up. I can't afford to do that with the job I have now, nor do I need additional jobs at the moment in order to live comfortably by myself. And I most certainly do not want to sacrifice time that I could be focusing on school. Is it wrong of me to believe that she should pay for her fair share of the finances, which include rent, utilities, etc., if we were to move in with each other? because in all honesty, it sounds like a huge win for her and a major loss for me. I personally feel as if she's looking at me as a meal ticket and doesn't want to pull her own weight.
Meal ticket.
I also said that if we couldn't afford to get said place, then I wouldn't have her move into a place with me yet, and she got pissed and asked what if she had to. So I responded again, we would split everything, and she got pissed. If we were to split finances, I would have a significant drop in expenses to where I could help her with the things that she is paying alone right now. So I'd take on half for her stuff, including daycare and child needs, and she'd take on half of living expenses. Please give me opinions based on the specific situation. What would you do? How would you feel? Is there any right or wrong? Now, before we give our input, top comment. Already, gold digger with a 1950s mentality. I'd be gone so fast.
Right. She fucking probably the same person that complains about the fictional wage gap. But she's like, men get paid more than women. But I want you to pay for everything. But we should be equal. Bitch, you get one. We equal, or am I paying for everything?
Right.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, I think that's a whole...
It's fucking 2018.
Well, it's 2018 and, like... Come on, like...
It's not like they're not allowing women to get jobs.
Right.
She said she's working, but, like, you take care of me. Fuck you. That's way smart. He said he was going to split half of her shit, too, so...
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Like, if you're in that situation where you...
Maybe if, they were married and she didn't have a job, that, that's different. Cause that's
or if they were, like... If this was 10 years down the road and homie already has his PhD...
Yeah.
Like, okay, sure, probably. He could probably afford it.
Stay home, take care of your kid.
But he's saying, like... See, that's where I lose it. I think that... I don't know if he should leave her or not yet. From this case scenario, I think he should. Because she's infringing on his goals.
Yeah, he's trying to go to college. He doesn't got time to fucking...
If homie was sitting in his apartment...
Yeah.
Getting fucking high every day and, working some shitty job, not going to school. Okay, well... Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But homeboy's trying to better himself, which in the future would better you.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. I know no one wants to go work a job. We're all on the same page with that. But you got to.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to live alone with someone.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
I agree with.
Kick her to the curb. You'll find someone who will treat you right. Split those bills. Who knows their finances? They're out there. I know they're out there.
Howdy, Nick.
Hey, Nick, I've missed you so much. I want to kiss you right on your fucking mouth.
I've got another one of those funny slutty stories.
Okay.
And it just says, after getting out of a 4.5-year monogamous relationship, I was convinced by my friends to download Tinder. I have no shame, so that's just like, what would you tell your friends? Or what would you not tell your friends? The slay stories you wouldn't tell your friends. But she says, I have no shame, so I've told my friends the glory details. But there was this time a guy came over for sex around 11 p.m. and then left. Another guy came for sex around 3 a.m. and then left. I slept for a couple hours. Then another guy came over for sex around noon and then left. And then almost immediately, the first guy came back over. It was a crazy 15 hours.
Jesus Christ.
That's a dude doing that slay. That's...
So, what's the topic, Nick? So I'm on Reddit's relationship advice page, and we're giving advice, and Forrest is on, what is it?
It's on Ask Reddit, but it's just slutty stories that you wouldn't tell your friends.
Yeah, so like
it's just
those deep, dark stories that people have.
But that bitch...
That's a lot of dick down in a 15-hour period.
God, could you imagine being...
I'm sorry, Nick.
Damn.
Do you need any help?
But, finding out later, you're the middle guy. Shit! I fucked her after two other dudes smashed.
Don't be sorry. Okay, Nick, I'm not sorry. Can I say rude things about her yet, or is it still too fresh? Because I know that you're a catch and a beautiful human. Well, should have got their advice faster at Nick Joy. Damn, Salty. Yes, you can. Good. Fuck that bitch. She don't deserve you. I love you, Nick. Don't let women mistreat you. Let's see.
You got any other good ones? I think I can find some.
Yeah, there's lots of good ones on here, I think.
I can read, see if I can find one real quick to read. Let's just see what this
So this one's oh, go ahead.
Okay, this one just... I used to be involved with a really restrictive church. Maybe it's the LDS church.
Probably.
The kind where you don't date... Oh, no. Well, kind of. The kind where you don't date or anything except that for the purpose of marriage, and sex was a huge no-no. Sounds like maybe. So I was in the process of deciding to leave the church and was exploring the dating world, but I was still living with 4 very religious roommates. There was a no non-church men allowed in the house rule. Jesus. And my roommates hated that I was dating at all.
Wait, non...
So you have to be in the church to be over at their apartment.
Jesus Christ.
One night, no one was home, so I invited a date over, and we did it on my roommate's couch. Also, the first time I had tried anal. Damn, why are the fucking religious ones...
It's always the poop hole loophole, man.
One night, yeah. I had many more guys over after that and never told anyone. I don't talk about that to my roommates anymore, but they would be livid if they ever found out. I never told anyone this. It feels good to get it out there. Oh, yep, look. Edit. Oh, no. Edit, I wasn't Mormon.
Oh, damn.
Everyone must have been asking, are you Mormon?
Nick Joyce says, a breakup is like a divorce. It's not the end of a happy marriage. It's the ending of a bad marriage. Happy people don't get divorced.
That's what Louis C.K. said. He's like, everyone's like, like, talking about, he's like, why would I be sad? It means things are bad. He's like, we're happy.
True. So we just did 2 relationship advice ones where pretty much the woman's probably in the wrong. I mean, I think most people would agree, unless you're traditional 1950s. This one says, one of my female 21-year-old friends, male 23-year-old friend is saying I'm to blame for his depression because I won't sleep with him.
Damn, I gotta use that one.
Right. Oh, no.
I got anxiety because you won't fuck me.
Stop.
I'm gonna be like,
so
my anxiety's really acted up.
Original story. Just a bit of a backstory. We were friends to start with, realized it could become more, and had about 4 dates. I decided I wasn't ready for a serious relationship and found his personality a little too intense. I called things off and he was angry, but then he said we'd be friends. Anyway, last night he came over. It was normal, and we were just chatting as friends. And then he said, yeah, maybe you can take my virginity. I said no straight away, and he respected it. Then he started getting really angry, saying it was in my power to take his virginity, that I was a horrible, selfish person for not just fucking him once. He opened up further and said he was going through a depressive stage, but it would be in my power to correct his depression. Jesus Christ, that is cringy as fuck.
Damn, but he's in a fraternity now.
Oh. Damn, you're probably right. I explained he may have other reasons contributing to his depression, and he shut me down immediately. I suggested he go and see someone for well-being from University Services to get something. University Services, he's definitely in a fraternity.
Yep.
I suggested he go see someone from the well-being from University Services to get some counseling, and he said psychologists are a bunch of crap because he can analyze himself just fine.
Who the fuck is this guy? Is this Donald Trump?
Fucking cunt.
Let me out this guy.
Right?
Just put out him.
Put at his name.
At.
How much does this guy weigh? Right? So I think I'll stick to my guns about not sleeping with him, but surely sleeping with a girl will not cure his depression, ?
You don't know that, bitch. Just kidding.
I maybe want some reassurance that I'm doing the right thing by not sleeping with him. Okay, and then...
How much does this guy weigh? Does he snore when he's awake?
Both.
Yeah.
He breathes from his mouth.
It's either a douchey fucking fat boy or a real loser. Regardless, he's a loser, but god damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. He's the type of girl that says, send me, or, hey, beautiful, send nudes.
Oh, the
and
type,
then, no,
yeah.
you're fucking bitch, you ugly whore.
You see them all over. I love that guys are, and girls too, which I think's hilarious, are finally getting called out for their shitty behavior.
Right? Out them.
Out those motherfuckers. Put the @ mark. Top comment says, you're right not to sleep with him. You're right to suggest he speaks to someone in university about his well-being, and you're right, fucking him will not cure his depression. he'll find out the hard way that women sleeping with him won't cure mental illness.
That's where I disagree. One good lick can really turn that frown upside down.
God damn it.
Oh, God, that's fucking great.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That guy is the definition of a cunt.
Yep.
Like, don't guilt people into having sex. Stop putting pussy on a pedestal. Grow the fuck up, dude. Like, come on now.
This is a pretty
I think that's what happens, too, to a lot of individuals who, like, when they turn, like, 13, 14,
yeah.
their mind immediately focuses on sex.
Yeah.
And they don't get sex. And they're in college now, and they're wondering, like, why are all my friends getting all this pussy? Why can I not get any? It's like, because you're a fucking idiot and probably scare women, you weirdo.
Right? Google said, I hate girls who don't even read messages even more. That one, they just being left unread.
Yeah, I don't know about that, because if you get left unread, that just means they're not interested.
Yeah. This guy needs a body pillow with a hole.
And a tang egg, you're fucking
God
right, he
damn it.
does.
This one reminds me of, but I'll just met up with a guy off from Tinder, watched a movie at his place. He ended up putting on the Emoji Movie, and I still decided to have sex with him. Not my proudest moment.
This one sounds like one of our friends' girlfriends. Just read the top thing.
God damn it. Oh no.
I'll skip over that one.
But yeah, just that reminds me of how I got a BJ to Mulan. I'll make a man.
You got a BJ while watching Mulan?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's pretty great.
It was...
Wait, was that at the part of the movie that you got the BJ?
That's why I wished I had the fucking phone out. Because I was like, this is great.
The best part of the movie is
Yeah.
you start getting the BJ.
That was like 2 months ago.
Nick Joy says, I'm going to start fucking dudes just so I can beat them up afterwards. Be a slight struggle.
God damn it. Oh, Lord. Do you got any ones right now? If not, I can just keep reading these till you find one.
Go ahead with one more.
Okay. This one's a long one, but not that long, but... I had just broken up with my then-girlfriend a few weeks before moving into a new apartment. She called me up randomly to stop by, and when she got there, instantly started removing her clothes. And we banged, and I was single, so who cares? After a few hours of banging, she leaves. I walk out of my room to my roommate, and then his then-girlfriend in the kitchen talking about who's coming over. A party? Neat. People started showing up, and there was a girl I went to high school with there. The party was winding down. We were outside talking. She casually says she's never orgasmed from PIV sex. The fuck is that?
PIV?
Yeah. I don't know. I offered to help, and then the next thing, we're banging in my bed. Damn, that's a douche. I can help you with that.
You need an extra hand?
I offered to help, and the next thing I knew, I was banging her in my bed. After an hour, so she's happy and asked if she can sleep over. I agreed and walked out of the kitchen to get something to drink. While I'm in the kitchen, a girl who used to follow my band asked if I was banging the girl in the other room, and I said yes. She asked if I was still horny, and I said I could be. Took her in the bathroom. She came super fast, and I was cool not coming since I had about 5 minutes earlier. But that girl said thanks and then left, walked back to the room where the other girl was, and she asked if I fucked the other girl, and I said yes in the bathroom, and she said, can I taste her on you? What the
Damn, shit like this happens?
Yeah. Dude, I had 100% downhill since that night.
At least he's honest.
Yeah.
That life will never peak like that again.
Oh, penis and vagina. Oh, yeah, penis and vagina. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Piv, yeah, he's living the dream. That's so fucking funny, though. 100% downhill since then.
Damn, that would have been wild. Okay, so this one's a new age shit, so I figure we better cover it. Girlfriend 18 told me, male 19, that she is asexual and I need to know what to do. So I am the
first... Good night, Big Papa.
Oh, good night, Papa. Sleep tight. So I am in my first serious relationship right now. Me and my girlfriend have been dating for just a bit more than a month now. Okay, you're not serious yet. and we are already very attracted to each other, or
Okay.
attached to each other.
Okay.
A few hours ago, she admitted to me that she is asexual, and she seemed very unsure of herself. Now, I am really clueless, and I just don't know how to deal with this. I am very much in love with her. No, you're not.
Yeah.
And I want her to be as happy and comfortable as possible. So I need some advice. How should I deal with sex? If you really want happiness, obviously she doesn't want sex. What does asexual even exactly mean? I love this girl and I don't want to screw things up, so please, if you can, help me. Edit, girlfriend is not necessarily against having sex, she just doesn't generally feel sexual attraction. Well, she doesn't want to have sex with you, homie.
I guess I wish I could just see these people, like, post pics too, please.
Well, like,
He's like, I met her on RuneScape.
I understand, like, some people are just not into physicality.
Yeah, some people have early onset child trauma that causes that too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want that, but...
And different things like that, but no, Nick, stop. I'm not even reading that. My advice for you is if you really care for her and you guys are really, truly in love, even though you said it's been a month, so you're not really in love, give it time, dude. Why are you even thinking about sex? It's a month in.
What do you mean?
In his first relationship that he's apparently
Okay.
super in love with?
Okay.
Come on, dude.
That makes sense.
Give it some time.
I'm not dating a girl without fucking first... I gotta test the product. I'm buying a used car. I'm not gonna not take it on a test drive first. If I'm in a serious relationship and then I'm like, oh, well, this isn't gonna work.
Wait, hold on.
Forrests, Jesus.
Yeah, Salty, that's what I'm saying. At Salty Frank of the Seven Seas, head nodding in agreeance. So, do you have a couple you want to read?
Oh, I can.
I'll go through this one and then you can do a couple funny ones.
Yeah, I'm just reading the next one's in line, so you can just...
So this one is, my wife has never actually touched my penis. So this is the first time I've ever done this. My wife and I are both 32 years old and have been together for about 10 years and married for 7 years. We had both had a few partners before we were together. We have a great relationship and love and care for each other. The only problem is that when we have sex, she doesn't touch me. Not once in the whole time we have been together has she ever touched me or given me oral. I haven't bothered too much about it until now. Yeah, I long for head or even just to have her hold my member in her hand. See, the thing is, she never ever talks about sex.
Hold my member.
That's a weird way to put it.
Continue.
Baby, I want you to put my Johnson in your palm. I have tried to talk to her and she gets embarrassed and shuts down. When we have sex, I always am the one doing the foreplay. It is very one-sided. I kiss her everywhere, I touch her, I give her oral and think blah blah blah. She goes wild for it, but she never touches me. I have tried directing her hand there and she stops. I have dealt with it for years, but now it is becoming a problem.
I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
Because when we start a session, I do the usual foreplay, but because it is getting a bit boring, not receiving, and feels a bit unfair, I lose the erection before we can even have sex. It is happening more often now, and it is leading to having less and less sex. She takes offense to the loss of erection. Because it is happening more often, I am getting performance anxiety, which is creating a huge problem. I am now so sexually frustrated that have been considering straying. Oh, okay.
Considering what?
Straying, so leaving. Not that I ever would, but am finding myself fantasizing about it. Oh, I guess maybe cheating, straying.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyone in the same boat or have any advice? Oh, I also forgot to mention, I know she has given oral to previous partners, as we did used to talk about it in the early dating days.
Maybe your balls smell bad, dude.
Yeah, there could be... is she a valued customer? Does she have a Kroger Plus card? Nick, stop. Maybe he's not circumcised? This seems like a really easy solution in my eyes. Why doesn't he just tell her?
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, listen. I want some head.
Suck that dick! Suck it! Fucking suck it!
You're getting mad that I'm losing my erection? Like, I just want it in and around your mouth hole.
I know how to fix this. Buy a dog and a jar of peanut butter.
Jesus Christ.
Problemo.
Does it look like a pig's tail? Yeah, it kind of sounds like maybe your dick looks a little terrifying. Like, maybe she... I don't know, maybe she just doesn't like touching and sucking dick. I don't know what to tell you. Tell her you want to spice things up.
Oh, wait, okay, I got a good one now.
Okay.
Fooled around with a girl after taking her home from a club, but we weren't clicking, so we didn't seal the deal. The next night, same club, that girl's sister tells me how much she's been wanting me for a while. Took her home, and we clicked hard. A few times fucking her later. She wanted to bring her gay friend in and to have me suck him off. To have me suck him off. I'm kinky as fuck, but guys don't do it for me. She pegged me as I jerked off to it. As he jerked off to it. Oh, so she... What the... He's like, no, dude, you can watch.
I ain't gonna suck you off, but if you want to be in the room...
Right? He just fucking gets pegged while the gay dude jerks off to him.
I am disgusted. I am mortified.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. I just want to read this one because I just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's... Never mind. That's way too long.
I can read another real quick. This year I had sex with 3 of my 6 female coworkers at the pizza place.
What was that? I didn't hear what you said.
This year I had sex with 3 of my 6 coworkers at the pizza place. Wes.
Hey, man.
And second base with the 4th. Wait. Oh, okay, so then got to second base with the 4th one. Do not regret it. Also have since been tested and am clean. That's not even... Okay, so you fuck some people at work. That's so stupid. Okay, that was the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life. What's up, Toasted?
Hey, Toasted.
3 people you work with. Cool.
Congrats. Yeah, if he said it in the same night, like, it'd be, oh, shit.
I don't think it was the same night. It was just... Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Is that a rule? Hey, we're not focusing it, though. We switch off. Or is that... Is that a rule, though?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, we're giving relationship advice. Is that not... That one dude does it. He's partnered.
Yeah, he is partnered.
Yeah. So I'll just stick away from mine a little bit, Salt. And then let Wes do his.
Okay, well, this one's going to be obvious. I'm still a little sick. Damn, Toasted.
Damn, I'm getting better finally. I've got any clue about that.
I am disgusted. I am mortified, but intrigued.
Right.
So this one says, I, 18 male, am having trouble understanding what my crush, 18 female, is implying in our conversation. I think you know exactly what she's saying. Okay. I'm wrapping up my first semester in college. I've been talking seriously with this girl for about 2 weeks. I have known her for about 3 months. I have noticed that she has been getting closer with me. While we were watching a movie, she put her hand on my leg and was visibly snuggling up to me. The only other people in the room with us was another couple, and they agreed that she was getting closer. I was up with her until 3 a.m. that night. She also invited me to a hockey game, and I was very excited about it. We were planning on hanging out this weekend. Then, after talking a lot today, we were talking about how tired we were, and she said that she couldn't sleep because she wanted to sleep next to someone. I cluelessly answered, someone like me? Then she immediately replied afterward, claiming she didn't remember what she said to me. I tried backing myself up from telling her I just didn't understand what she was saying. She would not provide a real answer, and she proceeded to avoid me in the dining hall. Sequentially, she posted on social media a picture captioned, "Boys suck." I communicated with her later that night that she told me she was upset after the loss of a friend. I offered support to her, and she vaguely responded, "It's okay, just don't take people for granted." That is where we left off. I'm very confused about what this all means. Do you have any advice? Does she like me? Was she trying to imply something in her text? Was I responding the right way? Thanks.
I wasn't listening to that one very much. You have to do your advice. I was just reading TOS.
I don't think she likes you, dude. I mean, she may have liked you. She may have just been lonely and wanted some company, and then she took it as in you were trying to fuck her, and she was like, ooh, no, not interested, friendo. Yeah, that's what all the other comments are saying, too, that she just doesn't really seem interested in you.
Bitch.
Sounds like she was kind of digging you, but not like... Maybe as just a friend. Like, I've snuggled with girls who I'm just friends with before in the past. Like, it doesn't...
Say she's just a friend.
Oh, baby.
I didn't know, like, they're not, like... They don't care about nudity in games unless it's made, like... It's a game that's just for nudity or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or it says... But if there's nudity in a game, it's fine. Like, you can see it as long as you don't focus it.
Right.
So, like, if we were playing the Forest and just walked around following the naked tit chick out the whole game, then that might be...
Right.
Damn, what... Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. They said, like, you can get pre-approved for educational nudity on Twitch.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Just West. How to put a condom.
This is the scrotum.
It's you teaching how to put a condom on, but you're doing it on to me.
Oh, God. Now, if you really want to spice things up, you put it on with your mouth.
Oh, Lord. I would...
Okay, hold on. This one might be wild. I've never seen a woman toasted.
It just can't be the main focus. So today, I just ate some macaroni and cheese and some pizza. And that's what I had for lunch. And now our main focus is not... We switch to food every once in a while.
Yeah. Tonight, I came home from work and my parents had bought Paulo Burger for me.
What the... I'm jealous of that one.
Asked me if it was good.
Probably. I think I know the answer. I'm peanut butter and jealous. Our friend Jordan, he's got a skateboard company called Vanish Board Co. This is it. VanishBoardCo.com.
Are you selling snowboards now too?
Oh, did he get them? I don't know.
Or he's working on them?
Yeah, I believe he's getting snowboards too, but you see. And then... Look at that. He's got clothes.
What did you find in the attic?
Oh, what you... You don't want to know.
Can't talk about that.
I'll tell you one thing I found. A few crusty socks, if you know what I mean. My room is the attic, so...
So I don't think this one will have any content.
Grandma? Yep.
Grandma?
Yeah, that's another good joke that the guy said. He's like, was it on that one? I don't know. I think it was a different joke. But he's like, I was fucking my grandma or something. He's like, when my dad walked in, or so my dad would walk in and see me and say, how is it like seeing someone fuck your mother? But what's the worst part about fucking your own grandma?
What?
Hitting your head on the coffin. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn. What up, you certified buttes? What's up, XL Diamond?
How you doing?
So here's the title of this one. Should I, 20 male, ask my professor, 46 female, to be my girlfriend?
No. Unless you guys have been like... Okay, continue.
Okay. So I'm currently attending my university where I'm studying political science. I started 3 months ago in September. All my other classes have pretty normal professors, so I just kind of thought they would all be boring as usual. Then I walked into my government class and saw my professor is extremely attractive, with black hair and blue eyes, also very curvy. I have a few friends that are girls in my class that I met at parties that are attractive, but nothing like her. I started to stay after class, asking different questions about...
Thanks for the bit.
Thank you. About the homework, even though I already knew the answers. And walking out to her car with her, I got her number, and we've been casually texting for months. I feel like she's been dropping hints to me. She always texts me stuff like I'm just here all by myself, cuddling myself. There's honestly been flirting off and on. One time I was sitting across from her and she moved her high heels around on one of my feet. I don't know if it was purposely. I kind of just acted like I didn't notice and kept writing. One time it was extremely icy and I helped carry her flask and purse to her car. She asked if I wanted to get Starbucks with her real quick since I helped her carry her stuff. I just said sure, got in the passenger seat. We got to the Starbucks and she asked if it's okay if she stops by her house to let her dogs out. I said sure again. When we pulled in, she turned the car off and told me to come in, and I don't have to stay out in the cold. I kind of hesitated, walked in and sat on her couch, petting her dogs. She then said her clothes got too wet, so she's going to run upstairs and change really fast. When I heard the footsteps go up the stairs, I went to use the restroom. When I walked in, there was multiple sex toys on the sink. I really just ignored them and went pee. When she saw me walking out of the restroom, she said in a laughing way, "Oh, sorry, did you see any of that stuff?" Like I said, I'm pretty lonely. I kind of gave a half smile, and we walked back to her car, and she drove me back to dorm saying, "Thanks, see you tomorrow." I closed the car door. Before I continue, did you get your fucking Starbucks? Come on now. I really couldn't believe any of this happened, and I laid in my bed shocked. That's honestly been so many instances where I knew she was flirting. I feel like if I started dating her, I'd have to hide our relationship since she's much older. And I don't know how supportive my parents would be. She doesn't have any kids and isn't married, always joking that I'm like her stepson.
Dude, the fact that he missed out on golden opportunities given.
He sounds like a real grade A wholesome fella.
Like XL Diamond said, what a virgin. Yeah, dude, she
wanted him so bad, but I think he's probably just... he's probably the nervous guy that asks you to prom. Like,
he's fucking me 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He's fucking... Oh, man.
Let's see. What does it end up? She doesn't have any kids and isn't married. Always joking that I'm her stepson. One time referring to me as a puppy who she trains. Ooh, I don't like that comment. I really don't know what to do at this point. She's so attractive and intelligent, but older than my mom. Should I just go for it? TLDR, I'm confident, or I'm conflicted if I should ask my professor or not.
No, don't fucking ask her to date. What a bitch. That's another thing I can tell he's inexperienced, because he fucking thinks that she wants to date him. She just wants to fuck.
Right.
You want to be my girlfriend? Fucking pussy ass.
That's toasted. That was my post you just read. Yeah, she definitely is lonely and just wants some company.
Yeah, and smash that hoe. Put your old dick in there. I would have been like, my clothes are wet too.
Alright, it was quite icy and wet outside.
Do you mind if I just take them off for a little bit and air dry in your bedroom? Your sheet's about to be wet, bitch.
Or you step it up a notch and go in there and just walk out with all the sex toys and all your holes. Oh, did I see him in there?
He walks out of there. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, man. It's just we're on Reddit relationship advice. He fucking beams her with it when she comes out. Mountaintop.
Mountaintop.
I found your dog toys. We're playing dog.
Petting the dog with it. This one vibrates. He really likes this one. I think it's weird that you have a boy dog with a pink toy, but okay.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, ask him. Wait, did he say what school he went to? Because I think I need to go visit a professor.
Walk in. Do you have my class? No. I've just heard you're real lonely lately.
I read about you on Reddit. I would love to get coffee with you sometime.
Expecto Patronus. Damn.
Yeah, that guy, do better.
Yeah, do better. Get good, mate.
I put a reminder on my phone for when I'm being lazy in the day. So at 5 p.m. every day, a notification pops up. It says, "Do better."
Do better. How do I, 20 female, put myself out there and make myself more approachable to men? Go outside.
Send me a picture of your tits and I'll tell you.
So I, 20 female, have not dated anyone for the past 5 years, and have been... You didn't really date anyone at 15. Come on now. And just been fine with that up until now. I, all of the sudden, have begun to desire a significant other. I'm very shy, struggle with self-confidence and social anxiety. I do not have the guts to initiate anything with the men that I have been interested in. If anything, I distance myself from them because I am so shy. How do I put myself out there and make myself more approachable to men? Just go.
Shimmy, shimmy. Yeah, I'll wear a green hat too, Toasted.
Yeah, there's green. It says, "Damn Boston pigeons," and it's got fake pigeon shit on it.
This one says, "Gone squatching."
Gone squatching.
You start wearing slutty clothes. Sweet, now I can have a disappearing head too.
But if you're a woman and you're listening to this, and you're shy, and you want to make yourself more approachable by men, men are really easy. Just send them a message and say hi.
Hello.
Like, hey,
And if
they'll want to talk.
doesn't work, move on to the next.
Yep.
Bet you it works way faster than it works for me.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Lord. I'm gonna start wearing slutty clothes, XL diamond, going out. Hey, ladies. Got my fishnets on, what do you think? And I start attracting the wrong crowd. Get myself in a situation where some guy buys me a drink and I wake up later with no kidney or something.
Right? And stretched.
Yeah. Hopefully. At least I kind of got some. Because I got laid then before I lost my kidney.
Right?
Like, wait, with a chick? Oh, no.
You can text me hi anytime you like.
Hello. Action shorts and you tie your shirt above the belly button. And I just do high kicks around the bar. What's up, ladies? Want to see how low I can go? Drop it down.
The damn action shorts.
And I just start doing this. That's how you get chicks.
My name's Wes, but you can call me anytime. I want to break up with my current boyfriend of 3.5 years. I've lost feelings, but he won't understand. Please help.
Well, that sucks for him. Do it.
Yep. I finally come to terms with the fact that I want to break up with my current boyfriend. The first 2 years he was a real piece of work, and I should have broken up with him then, but I didn't. He matured, and now he's pretty good to me. He tries to do anything that he thinks will make me happy, from having dinner ready when I come home to leaving me surprise notes on my pillows, etc.
Fucking gay.
He really is obsessed in love with me. However, I've fallen out of love with him. I'm not sure I was really ever in love with him. Now that I think about it, I've lost all attraction to him. I feel so guilty that I can barely look at him because I can't confidently tell him I love him back. I feel guilty that I can't love him anymore. I've spent the whole... Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
Just break up with him. Grow the fuck up.
Sounds like your typical woman, how it works like that.
Stop.
You liked him when he was a piece of shit, but now that he's a good guy.
Damn, you right.
Now you don't love him.
Yep, she fixed him, and now there's no more fixing.
Yeah, that's typical women.
But besides what Forrest is saying, just break up with him. Stop leading him on. You're making it much worse.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, sorry. I don't care if you can't understand. Ouch ya.
Right.
So, Ryan Matthew asked, when you become lucid during dreams, do you wake up shortly afterwards? I couldn't tell you that because I don't know the timeline of how long I've been lucid dreaming versus when I wake up.
Man, I've been having weird dreams. I always forget about them. They're just like normal weird though now.
I had a fucked up dream this morning.
Yeah.
Like, so it was back. I always like my dreams revert me back to when I worked at Domino's and it was connected to Dick's Market.
Yeah, right.
So it was weird. Like, I walked outside and I was working there, and I like looked down because you know how you could look down. There's like the trash cans or whatever.
Yeah.
It looked a little different, but it was the same.
Yeah.
And there was some guy down there like, it looked like he was fighting with someone, and then he pulled out like this weird like, almost looked like the top part of the pitchfork, like the top parts, and started stabbing this person. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I ran back inside and like locked the doors and was telling people like, oh my God, like someone just got murdered. We called the police and they came or whatever and couldn't find anybody. And they're like, okay, we'll just go back to whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy showed up again before we locked the doors and like was pointing like he wanted to buy food. And I flipped him off and said no, and then he just walked away. And then like we waited like, I don't know, time went by in the dream.
Damn, you wild in a dream. You just flipped off a dude that just murdered someone.
So we opened the doors again and started working, and he came back and he tried to walk inside, and he walked behind the counter and he had like scissors and he was trying to stab people. He didn't even try to go after me, the person who flipped him off, but he tried stabbing this person that I worked with. Like I remember, like his name's Tyler.
Yeah.
If you ever watch this, Tyler, what's up, dude? Come on the podcast. And like he was like strangling him and trying to stab him with a knife, and then I woke up.
Damn.
Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
I have really fucking realistic nightmares a lot of nights, and now I just don't remember anymore. It's happened so much, I just wake up, well, it was fucked up, back to bed.
Right?
Oh, man. I have lucid dreams about grocery shopping most often.
You were telling us about that.
I don't know. I can't even remember it's common now that my only thing is now sometimes I'll think about like a story, or I'll tell someone like, dude, do you remember that? And like, no. Like, oh shit, did I dream that whole thing? Never happened. Shit. So that's how my life's going. I don't know. I gotta write them down so I can remember them. Okay, I do, like, but not later. Like right now, for example, I can't. Like I had one fucked up today.
Yeah.
Thing of my past now. I can tell you what real nightmare I had the other day. Because when I was sick, I was sleeping in my parents' guest bed, cause close to the bathroom in case I need to throw up, so I have to run downstairs. But I was sleeping and my mom didn't know I was home. So then I was just fucking sleeping, and then country music starts playing loudly, and that was my fucking nightmare. Just sick country music playing.
God damn it. So Orion asks, is everything you see during dreams happening inside your fractured personality, or do you think outside focus influence characters in dreams?
Outside forces.
Oh, outside forces influence. No, I think it's all inside your own head.
Shit.
I think that it's like...
Don't tell me that.
Well, because it doesn't make, like, you think a different force would? Something else would?
Sometimes they'll be like, if I'm sleeping, so like if music is playing or something, or noise, that noise affects stuff that's happening in my dream.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Like, the weird thing is, like, I don't know if it happens to you, like, you'll have a dream, and then, like, in your dream, like, for example, like, I had a dream, like, and then someone shot a gun in my dream, but then it woke me up, and the gunshot was something falling over and making a bang, so I was like, did that, like, I don't know, how'd that work?
How'd that time up?
Yeah, because it happens all the time. I was like, was it actually timing, or when I woke up, I don't know, like...
That's a good point.
It's weird. It happens a lot, like, where timing will, in the dream with what happened in real life. I'm like, what?
I wonder if it could be, like, you're still technically asleep and dreaming. You hear the noise, and the noise gets incorporated.
And then you kind of think back up. Yeah.
That shit's just weird.
Maybe, like Inception.
Right.
So, like, I hear it, and then my brain processes it, puts it in the dream, and then I wake up, Ooh.
Definitely could be.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure dreaming is like a processing thing. It's not instant.
True.
I just don't think, like, you know, that comment or that thing that people used. It's not, you don't hear it as often anymore, but like if you dream about somebody, then they can't have a dream or something like that.
Oh shit.
Or that they won't be in anyone else's dream. They're only in your dream. Like, I always thought that was bullshit.
Yeah. My favorite is like, what is that? I can't remember. It's like, if you didn't have any dreams last night, yeah, 'cause someone was dreaming about you or something. No, is that it? And then it's like, shows the picture from The Office, or what's it? What's that one movie? Office something, or but when he's like
Office Space.
Yeah, Office Space. And he's like, if anyone could stop dreaming about me, that'd be great. Yeah,
oh yeah, that's what it was. If you don't have a dream, someone
or
else
if they're
is dreaming of you.
Yeah, that's another one. It's if someone's thinking about you, you dream about them or something. Or
Yeah,
I can't remember. It's something weird like that.
I think those are all sayings that people
Yeah.
come up with, and I don't buy any of that.
Right.
I do. There is some weird shit that's been like weird coincidences that I've been thinking about lately. Like, how often does it happen to you where you think about someone randomly, and then for some reason or the other, you come across them?
Yeah, it happens a lot. It's
Whether
weird.
it be social media or like you see them out and about.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I don't know. Yeah. It's weird for sure, but I think I'm going crazy. It reminded me. I keep like seeing things like I was like, is my alcoholism dulling it? And since I haven't been drinking, like, but like today, like, or it happens constantly. But today, for example, like a fucking crazy one. So I was in the bathroom cleaning, and like clear, like out of the corner of my eye, like clear as day, is like seeing my hand move out of it. I watched the stall door close, and then I was like, what the fuck? And I looked over, and the stall door had never moved. But I saw it clear as day, and I was like, what? Because I was like, that's fucking scary. Like, startled me. But then it was still just open. I was like, but, like, stuff like that keeps happening. Like, I thought I saw a mouse sitting on my table, and, you know, I've had mouse problems before, and I was like, what the fuck? And there's nothing there. I was like, I'm losing my fucking mind.
Damn.
Like, I keep seeing movement constantly at the corner of my eyes. I'm looking, it's just nothing, so.
You heard it here first, boys. Start documenting the downslide of Forrest sanity.
I start going in sleepless, like, fucking
Dude,
it's gonna be like the goddamn, what's that Edgar Allan Poe one where, like, hears the heart beating in the floor or whatever?
Oh, yeah. And he fucking kills his whatever and burns him in acid or some shit.
I'm just losing my fucking
Don't kill me. Don't do it.
Yeah.
So Ryan says, yeah, sometimes it seems like the unconscious mind is a lot more powerful than being awake and experiencing reality. Like, why would the people in your own dream work against me to terrify me and haunt me and shit?
Right? It's your own brain.
It is weird, isn't it? Like, your brain does like to fuck with you. And
What a dick is it?
why are you scaring me right now, brain?
Yeah, fucked up. I used to sleepwalk a ton as well. When I was 16, I woke up. My younger brother, up in the middle of the night, told him it was time to get up. I was asleep the whole time.
Jesus,
yeah.
I did do some sleepwalking when I was younger. Like, there was multiple times where I'd wake up in weird places in the house. Like, the best one was the dinner table.
Oh,
I
God.
woke up, like, I don't know how, I don't remember getting there. I just woke up and I was like, you know how you kind of like in the daze and you're like opening up and I look around, like I panicked. I was like, where the fuck am I? Like, and like my back was hurting because I was like sleeping on this fucking dinner table all night.
Jesus. I've only woken up like that before after nights of drinking.
Yeah.
You too, but like when I woke up and I'm like, I'll remember after a second, but then I'll like, or not even when I'm drinking, but sometimes like I'll wake up, like if I sleep somewhere else, and then I'm like, think I'm waking up to my own bed. I'm like, wait, where the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit, startled me.
That's the worst.
I've had dreams too though where I was somewhere else sleeping in my dream, and then I woke up and then I was surprised I was in my own bed.
I think I move around a lot too in my sleep.
Well, I do for sure.
Because like I'll wake up opposite.
Yeah,
Sides
I
of my
don't as
bed?
much anymore, but I used to. Like, I just roll now, but, like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Whenever I speak words out loud in my dream, I become lucid. Right, that's like the way to get lucid dreaming starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Telltale Heart is the Edgar Allan Poe poem.
Oh, yeah.
Buys heart beating speaker and flies to Utah.
Got
I'll be the old man from a Telltale Heart for you, Forrest. Woke up on top of my car one time, freaked out my parents with that one. Yeah, I could see why that would definitely freak your parents out. Toasted's going. Why is he out in the car?
My favorites is when I just wake up fighting people.
Yeah. Maybe that's what your dad has.
Yeah.
He just constantly is fighting people. And just...
He is. He remembers.
Oh, he does?
Like the one sometimes he does. The one dream like that he broke his toe, he was fighting aliens. Kicked the wall and broke his toe.
You know what I think your dad needs? And you can tell him I said this. He gets angry at other people, especially when driving. He needs an outlet.
Yeah, I think for sure he does.
Tell him
It's not as bad anymore now, but like,
yeah.
I think for sleeping though, he needs like a fucking CPAP machine like my grandpa.
Right.
I think he has like sleep paralysis or some shit like.
Tell him to go start doing jujitsu. I'd love to see your dad just strangling humans.
He's so funny.
He doesn't know. He's like a white belt, but he's strangling some higher ups just because of how angry he is.
He's just got dad rage.
I only saw him like mad once or twice though driving, and it was very like, I was like, yeah, you should be mad.
Yeah, that's a thing. When my dad's mad driving, it's always like, fuck some like what the fuck was that about? And like the reason he should be mad. Like he'll just be minding his own business, and then someone will just like fly by, just cut him off, and then he'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then they'll start flipping him off because he's riding him because they cut him off, and like.
I will say one of the scariest moments though was when he had that old van, and the brakes in that motherfucker did not break.
Yeah,
because we were going down the hill downtown where we were gonna go clean out that parking garage or whatever. And he's going down, and the brakes weren't breaking. He's like, they're not really working. I was like, what do you mean they're not working? And we just kind of slowly slid to a stop.
Damn.
And I was like, oh my god, if there was a car there, you would have just crashed into him.
That's what happened to me and Chandler coming down in winter from the ski resort. Like, it's this one, but it's like, it's up a 2-lane road, and it's a super, like windy road. And, like, it's so, like... But, yeah, it's steep, too. And the fucking... I don't know, I probably told you, but the brakes went out in the work truck full of used cooking oil. So we were carrying, like, thousands of pounds of used cooking oil in the back of a box truck, and the brakes went out. And, like... So I had to put it in, lower gear, but we're still going, like, 40 on a road that I should be going, like, 15 on in the winter in this truck. And I was like, whoa!
Jesus.
It was so sketchy, because I was like, fuck. I was pushing it with both feet as far as I can, and we're still just...
God damn.
It was scary.
Was it snowing?
Yeah, I don't know if it was snowing. It might have been, yeah. But it was winter, like, the roads were slick and stuff, so, like, fucking suck.
So Ryan says, oh yeah, that's super interesting question. How do you usually fall asleep? On your right side, left side, back, front? I can never remember. I fall asleep almost in the same position every night, and it's really weird. My left leg is, like, tucked up in my stomach, and I'm, like, sprawled out, I guess, technically laying on my right side.
Depends on the day for me.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sometimes it's right, sometimes left, sometimes back, sometimes belly. I don't know.
Do y'all get snow where you are? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we have snow right now outside. Not a lot, but we have snow. It snowed the other day.
Yeah, we're still...
Greatest snow on earth.
Yeah, we'll get more soon, but it's been pretty mild so far.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, same. My cart is good in snow, but still.
My little baby Mazda boy doesn't do too well.
Mine does great. Except for, I forgot. I didn't follow the rule. I was driving normal. Like, this cop says, you have all-wheel drive, not all-wheel braking. But yeah, so when I was turning into here, when it snowed, I came over to get my computer charger because I forgot it. And I was just going to turn in, like, quick. And then I was like, slid a little bit. I was like, oh, yeah. Gotta stop a little sooner in winter. If I move in my sleep, I instantly wake up now.
That
Not
sucks.
me. Yeah. If I'm real tired, I can sleep through anything. When I was sleeping in my parents' guest bedroom, they're turning the other bedroom into a dining room. So they had the air compressor going and the nail gun. And, like, my dad's like, how are you sleeping through that?
Wait, they're turning what into what?
One of the bedrooms they're turning into a dining room.
Oh, okay.
So, like, repainted it, put a kitchen table in there and stuff.
Oh, cool.
But since there's two empty bedrooms, one's just a guest bedroom right now.
Right.
So yeah, they're making a dining room. I was just out.
So you took half a Xan and you're out like a light?
Like, if I took half a Xan, I would have been feeling good and sleeping. No way, I would have been screwed. Like, had a couple incidents where it wasn't a fart because I was peeing out my butt. And I woke up and I went, so, like, I couldn't sleep because if I would have went to sleep, like, because, you know, you just naturally fart in your sleep. So, like, if I would have, I would just shit my pants. So, like, I couldn't, I was so fucking tired. And I kept having to get up to go to the bathroom and pee like a girl. They pee out their butts, right? And, yeah. It's a rough couple days for old boy here. So I was going to take a sleeping pill because I was so sick. But I was like, if I take a sleeping pill, I'm going to shit my pants. Like, it's not going to be a good wake up for me. So nervous about my trip to Vietnam next week. Good morning, Vietnam.
Do you have family out there, Goggles, or why are you going to Vietnam anyways?
Yeah. Means I can, what does I say, fling? Oh, yeah, fling my glasses directly beside me in my bed, and I don't have to worry about them, though. That's nice. I won't roll on top of them unless I'm awake and forget. The clubs in Vietnam, he said there's a lot of chicks. Yeah. I mean, not so bad as, like, other places, but...
Oh, visiting your grandmother. That's cool. That'd be a fun trip. Take some pictures and send them to me. I want to see what Vietnam looks like.
Tramp saying gay Goggles. That's like Ari Shaffir's story when he's talking about how he knows he's not gay because he almost fucked a dude.
Yeah.
Lady boys. Oh man. And he's like, the worst part about where's that? Taiwan? Is that what they're? Yeah. He's like, the fucking lady boys are hotter than the average chick there.
Pretty much.
He's like, yeah, so if you see like a chick and she's smoking hot, she's a boy. It's so fucking funny. Gotta love them traps. Snails actually don't taste bad? I'm not gonna find that one out. It's the fucking, I don't know, I think it'd be the consistency for me.
Of snails?
Yeah.
I'd try one if I was offered one.
Not me.
Like one that's like made to eat. I'm not just gonna go find a snail outside.
If I was like
down the hatch, baby.
If you're offered one, you want to try this? You just eat it. Oh man. That'd be so fucking funny.
I just always picture that kid who has the vodka. It's like vodka down the hatch.
Yeah.
That's probably how I'd be with snails.
Just thinking about it disgusts me.
I just need to know, for me, because when I look at a snail, I think snot.
Yeah.
They look like snot.
Yeah.
So if it had the consistency of snot, that's going to be fucking gross. But if it's cooked and just has a consistency of, like, cooked meat, I don't know. I'd probably be okay with it.
I gotta ask a girl or a gay guy to eat one. Just a house one. Because if they're willing to eat cum, I think that snail will be okay. I feel like they taste pretty similar. Cum and snails. Jesus. They both look like they're slimy and salty. And probably warm.
Probably.
Snails
They're a little like rubbery, but with garlic and butter, they taste good.
Sick. I don't give a shit. You sold me as rubbery. And the fact that you have to use garlic and butter to make them taste good, you can make anything. There's like two strong flavors, garlic and butter. I would eat my own nut with garlic and butter. That probably tastes good. So
mix it all up. Here's a little dish for you. Nutty garlic.
Oh, the cream, the secret ingredient. Garlic.
Baby butter garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic baby butter. There we go.
I'll eat my fucking neighbor's cat with some garlic and butter.
Damn. Not Whiskers.
Oh, fuck.
Jackie Legs has the loudest fucking purr
It's a
any cat
noise.
I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's real bad. And then he gets mad, and then if I stop petting him, he goes, "Meh," and then just walks away. Gets pissed because I stop petting him. It's so fucking loud. And he just does that right in your face, and then just keeps headbutting you.
He's a hefty boy.
Yeah.
He's not fat. He's just
It's
thick.
like when a fucking panther purrs, or like
Right?
you see like videos of like people with leopards and they're purring. That's what the fucking cat sounds like. It's ridiculous. Slimy, warm, and salty. That's two of the three descriptors of me. Can see with that. There we go. Oh man, wait. Which two? Are you slimy and salty or warm and salty? Are you slimy and warm? Which one is it? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I would definitely not eat. Actually, I don't know. I don't think I'd eat eyeballs of anything.
I think under the right circumstance, and if there was enough pressure, I'd probably try most of anything. So if Manuel's there,
Yeah.
probably gonna try most things.
I was gonna say, because fucking Bear Grylls, he was in a survival situation and had a hard time eating an eyeball.
Yeah.
So me in not a survival situation, I might have a real hard time.
I saw that guy get super excited for animals shit coffee.
Yeah. So.
And he was worried about eating an eyeball.
Yeah.
What did we find in Forest Attic? Fuck, a lot.
A fucking fetus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crusty socks turned into a fetus.
Oh shit. Hello, son. No. It's like when a spider goes crawling through my room. That's a nuisance we cannot afford.
Oh, that shouldn't be funny.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff like... What would I eat?
Would you try brains?
Yeah, probably. Human? Right?
Yeah, human.
Some dude.
I don't think I could eat any type of primate.
I heard it's gross.
Well, and just actually, I heard the opposite.
Really? They got one meat eater dude said he had baboon, or was it him? It was one of those dudes that was on Joe Rogan's, and he's like, wait, was it? Maybe I'm thinking something else. You might be right.
Well, it was the dude who on Joe Rogan's who went to.
I was gonna say I maybe thinking.
Went to Africa. He's the guy who goes to Africa a lot. He's the MMA fighter.
Yeah, that might be what I'm thinking.
He said that they had a celebration or whatever because he's like family with them now. They had a celebration and they came back with a baboon or something like that and cooked it up and he said it was delicious.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I just couldn't do it because like that's a little too close.
Oh.
Family. I couldn't eat elephant.
I wouldn't eat elephant then.
Yeah,
Just
I
cause
wouldn't
that's
eat
fucked
penguin. I wouldn't eat dolphin.
up. I would eat dolphin and bald eagle though.
Would you eat a penguin?
No, they're nah.
No. See,
they're
I wouldn't eat
different.
dolphin either because they're way too smart.
Yeah, that's true. I would just joke, but
I don't know if I could eat a whale. I actually have had whale.
Huh.
I think, yeah. I got served like a
from
platter.
Tinder.
No, I got served a platter of seafood, and I think whale was one of them or something.
Huh.
Something weird. It was gross. Way too salty.
Yeah. I often look at, like, for example, I look at my food and I'm like, I wonder what this look like, because I had, like, just an actual chicken, so it's still just, it's blood cooked body,
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder what this looked like before, and I'm like, cutting her off, like, ooh,
Tasty though.
I wonder what you look like. People will probably think that's crazy, but I don't know, I look at a cow like, whew, that cow would be delicious.
Exactly, Salty. Salty says it's like incest of food, eating primate. Yeah, there's some stuff that I would never try.
And I enjoy both.
God damn it. Incest and primates. That'd be a good shirt for you. I'm a conveyor of incest and primates.
Delicious. Oh, fuck. I'll eat your dog and my cousin.
God damn it. Oh, no.
Grandma's fucking delicious box.
What were you saying the one night and you said her name? Because that was really fucking funny.
I don't remember.
I really want to start having guests on and telling them, like, oh, here's the topics, and then not talking about any of those and just trying to make them extremely uncomfortable.
Oh, man.
What's the weirdest thing you've ate? I've had human skin before.
We have guests, like, yeah, we invite over a fucking nurse, and then what I do is I get fucking plastered and then start going on about stuff, or like a missionary, and then like, or you just tell them you're doing a show by yourself, and then you go like 30 minutes with this like person, you know, talking about the topic, and then I just come in drunk as fuck and just go, whoa, just start going off about stuff like, oh man, I just fucking blew this homeless man. Oh man. God.
It'd be so fun.
Come in. It would be funny if like, just like you and Chandler were doing the show or something with a guest, and then I just like come in ripped clothes, like I'm looking like a tweaker, like I was walking, hey, think I can use your bathroom? And I just sit down and start just telling stories.
Look at it. I'll try and make eye contact, like, just
And just
crazy.
Hey, you got a cigarette? And just like every couple minutes.
You start with like Chandler's and you got a cigarette? No, and then you just, yeah, I mean, it was a crazy night, like, and go like through the story and look at the guest. You got a cigarette?
And then just be like, anyways, you guys got some change like used for the bus? I'm just like,
right.
just write that kind of stuff in.
The bus is about $32 nowadays.
I'm like, oh, have a good night. And then I walk out, and then you guys are like, what the fuck was that? And I come back and I'm like, hey, you guys got a cigarette by chance? Alright.
What's the weird thing you ate, Goggles? You're giving me too much suspense here. The shirt would say I don't believe in second cousins. That's quality.
Yeah.
Toasted iron passed calc exam? Hey, good job, dude.
Nice.
Fuck calculus and math. We don't need no math learning around
How
here.
about smauculus? Got you, calculus. Roasted a whole subject.
You roasted the whole entire math.
Yeah, fuck you, maths. I posted something on Twitter that I kind of stole, but I kind of didn't.
Yeah, I saw it.
No, you did?
Yeah.
No, only got a couple likes. I was hoping I was gonna get more stuff. What the hell is this? So we're gonna get Cardi B on this Thank You Next remix? What the hell? Fucking Cardi B. Little Cardi. I'm gonna go by. Hey. It said, and then it fucking popped up. Some things you can ask me. I don't even have a Lisa in my phone. It says, FaceTime Lisa.
Lisa Schmisa.
What the fuck is that name? Apple Pay $20. It's Akira, but who the fuck spells her name like that? Right down there, the second to bottom one. Weird.
Some up and coming indie artist.
Did you see that bitch that got roasted because the kid's name was ABCDE?
Oh yeah.
And she's all mad. You're making fun of my kid. Bitch, you named your kid the alphabet. What do you mean?
Yeah. Stop trying to be weird with your kid names.
Yeah. Like Forrest? What kind of name is that?
Everyone just named their kid Josh.
The whole world. Bible names only.
I saw one where it was like, how shitty to be conceived, have to wait 9 months just to come out and have your parents name you Josh.
Let's look up a random. Let's see. Which one's the Book of Mormon first? Is it the beginning? Yeah. Because I saw the normal name, Samuel. And then you go back here, and you got. Okay, it's a Doctrine and Covenants. It's got some good stuff in there, though. Okay. Not the Bible Dictionary.
Pronounce Abkada.
We gotta go to the old.
Absta. Absol.
Oh, no, that's the Book of Mormon. So, yeah, we got. Yeah, like fucking Nehemiah.
Good
Come on,
name.
fucking Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, that's definitely the New Testament, because it goes from fucking Ezekiel. Damn, what was... I put something in... Oh, man. Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. Isn't that the name of the fucking ship in the Matrix?
I hope so.
I'm like almost 100% sure it is.
Man, Ezekiel. Come on, Ezekiel and Nebuchadnezzar.
Can anyone figure that out for me? The Matrix, the ship that they're on?
And then you just got Saint Matthew, Daniel.
Boring names.
Yeah. Ephesians.
Oh, I thought you said a Fifi.
I did on accident.
All right, 6'9".
Let's see what this one just says. What in the God did I just open to? It's not wild, but it's kind of wild. So I'm just going to read a couple of these real quick. In the undermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the coast of Edom southward, Kebaziel, Eder, Jagger, Kena, Dimonah, and Abadah, and Kedesh, Hazar, Ethian, Ziph, and Telem, Beloth, and Hazar, Hattateth, and Kiriath, Hirzon, I don't even know, Ammon, Shema, Molda, Hazar Gadith. Dude, like, it's like fucking like 8 verses of just wild names. What does this mean?
I thought you had a stroke halfway through.
Kinda did, reading those.
Bible names are just what they say when you do sick card tricks.
Abraham, Nebuchadnezzar.
Damn.
Oh, goddamn it, Zelda.
Is Google down in Utah West? Damn, toasted. You right. I'll just Google it myself. Get roasted by the boy.
Let me open up the Bible, see what it's got to say. See what God's got to say about your predicament.
Is it that? Is that how they spell it in the Bible?
Let me see. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was right.
That you were.
The fucking Nebuchadnezzar, bruh.
Where's the Doctrine and Covenants in this bad boy?
Oh, covenant all over your mouth.
I've got tabs. What am I doing?
It's like half the way into Genesis, isn't it, Forrest?
Let's see. Nope. We need Doctrine and Covenants. Right.
Why does my beard look so good on Snapchat, but then looks like shit on the stream? It's real disappointing to me.
What?
So my beard looks really good on Snapchat and looks like shit on the stream. It's real disappointing.
Same here. I don't remember if I'm in the right area. Let's see. I think I'm doing this backwards. We're about to find out.
Gonna make a meme? Uh-oh.
Is this the one I'm looking? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? Definitely thinking of the wrong one. So I need... Oh, not Moroni. I need Doctrine and Covenants. Oh, right here. It's my most quoted... No, this can't be it either. What the fuck? Am I in the wrong? What the fuck is going on here? Huh. Maybe I was wrong. I don't remember it.
Which one?
The one about it's against God's law for women to speak in church.
Oh, yeah.
They cannot open that mouth in the house of the Lord.
They also can't go into the house of the Lord while they're on their period.
Fucking whores. This is just a fucking conservative church. Get your ass out of here. I know there's a big line of Will and names the lineage of Cain and also lineage of Adam and Eve. They're the same thing, Salty. Oh, I see what you're saying. Fuck you. Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
I fell for it.
LOL, nice pic. I sent them a picture of how good my beard looked.
Oh.
And then Google sent me a meme, and it was me, and I had my face looking weird, and it says, trying to take a poop.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What time we at?
Like almost 2?
We can end it whenever we're done. That's how I feel. Yeah, so whenever I can bite that.
Damn, dude, bite it.
I bite my own dick off.
Bite it harder.
Just for the fun of it.
Sometimes
What you
I
send me?
just like to shit on the floor.
Shit on the floor.
Oh my.
Oh my Lanta. Alright, welcome to Bible study.
Okay, here we're gonna read the New Testament.
Where's the one about my whore wife?
Your whore wife?
The
How she's been
gospel,
sleeping around.
the gospel according to St. John.
Why do we care about St. John?
Fucking he's a saint. Duh.
So is Drew Brees, but we're not reading his books.
Yeah, because he's not old enough yet. Give it 200 years and then we'll be reading the fucking... What is it? Whatever, according to... The gospel according to St. Drew Brees. Yeah, that's what Daddy likes.
Gogo's on the meme game.
Why did I highlight this one? Oh, sometimes I highlight these things. Malachi! Fucking send it, Malachi!
Damn, I wish I had your hairline, Salty. You looking fabulous.
What you sending? Ooh, that's me. And that's Salty.
You have nice hair.
I should start,
It's coiffed to the one direction perfectly. Should atheists have higher average IQ than religious people? Probably.
Is it true that... No, I disagree. Except they're atheists. They're just another group of religion.
Probably. Just another
Yeah.
people trying to buy into
They're
something.
also gonna tell me shit at a party I don't want to hear. I don't give a fuck. Just let me get drunk on my own. Cool, you don't believe in God because you're higher thinking than these guys. Fuck you. Get out of here. I don't give a shit. Unless you're gonna fucking thumb my butt and tell me I'm beautiful and move along, sister.
Let me guess, you're a vegan?
Oh, Jesus.
People on video chats keep saying I look Asian. You don't look Asian.
That's what you look like. I can't wait till... Man, I think I gotta be... Like, keep my soberness up for a little bit just so my creativity comes back. Just so I can... My goal now is just to roast people for no reason.
Yeah.
Just...
Do I get a pass on the roast, or am I
Yeah.
gonna have to start roasting too?
No, not
Okay.
you. Like, I mean, like, if I go out and, like, I can just have sass, I think is more what I want. Like, someone's like, hey, girl, and it's just, like, ugh, and I go, bitch, and then I give it to her. See, I'm not clever.
Bitch, where'd you get those shoes, Coles? The discount rack? Fuck out of here.
The only one I'm gonna use every time is just, if you're here, who's managing the Applebee's?
That is a good one.
Just, fuck. Who's working the bar at the Olive Garden, slut? Extra breadstick sticks, you fucking cunt.
Just don't stutter like that, because then they're gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
Get your extra breadstick dicks.
And then I flip her off and walk away.
That'd be the most confusing roast.
Even Bill Cosby would turn you down, bitch.
Ooh. Got him.
Harvey Weinstein wouldn't give you a job even if you did it, slut. What you got? Oh, I got this thing. What you saying? Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
God damn it.
That's real good.
That is pretty good. I think I'm gonna do that haircut. I think I'm gonna do the old man. I think it would be so funny. I should just do the Kirk.
The Kirk. I want to do the one where I would start watching the Vikings again.
Yeah.
The priest shave like a circle right here. So then it's just Shaggy on the sides and just a circle missing.
So you're like fucking an old friar?
Yeah.
Like old Friar Turk. Old Friar Wesley, he's gotta go fucking tend to the church.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Oh
I
god.
look like Al. Yeah, you look like Al from Al's Toy Barn. You got any of the new Buzz Lightyears in? Alright guys, we're gonna call it, I think.
I'm kind
2
of
hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll game. I don't know. We'll see about this stream. Cause I'm gonna get some food. I don't know if I'm going home or something, but yeah.
So, friendos, here's our outro. We love you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back Friday. We have a new guest coming, I believe. And, yeah, make sure to go check out some of our other videos coming out this week on YouTube. I love you. Goodbye. What in tar nation, an outro?
Hey, partners.
Thanks for watching the episode. I'm sure that we were stupid and silly and funny, and you love us. I'm glad you made it to the end. We want to show you the other stuff we got going on in our world. If you scroll down on our Twitch right now, you'll find our About Me, what's going on the podcast, different things like that. We have our links to everything down here. If you want to donate, you can. You don't have to. It helps us out. Here's our schedule for the next upcoming little while. There are streams that come in every once in a while that aren't on the schedule. Our Patreon is one thing that we are trying to take off. We really enjoy Patreon as a service, and they let us do whatever we want. So when you click on this Patreon link that you scroll down and below, it will take you over to our page, and this is where you can find some exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else right now. It's not on YouTube. It's not anywhere else. We have a couple podcasts that are privated just for certain reasons. Got a little too rowdy for YouTube. We also have a couple exclusives, which are pretty raunchy, especially our classic XXL BBW and Chlamydia, a Forrest and West story. The OG story. If you haven't heard that story or haven't heard anyone reference that story, now's the time.
It's only $1.
It's $1. It helps us a lot, and we also have some deals going on. If you want to up the buck a little bit, we'll give you shout outs. You know, we want to help each other out. Obviously, the other big thing is YouTube. Everyone knows what YouTube is. All of our podcasts, some of our old gaming can be found here. Our new exclusive Bible Boys just went up on Patreon, and also Spooky Boy Things is up on YouTube. Make sure to check those out. Yeah, we got lots of old gaming, Layers of Fear, Outlast, some of the classics. Watch Forrest get jump scared. And then for some of the new age stuff, we're on Spotify. Everything's on Spotify. And, of course, iTunes. We have everything uploaded to iTunes. The only other one that we don't have pulled up is Podbean, but Podbean links to all this, so go check it out. Go follow us. Our Twitter is down below on the Twitch as well. Instagram's on there. Facebook is on there. We reply to everyone's messages.
And also on iTunes, don't forget to give us that 5-star rating. If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate it.
And just remember, the more that you guys help us out, the bigger we get. Of course, the more we're going to help all you out. So, you know, throw us a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Really motherfucking appreciate it, but yeah.
Thanks for watching the episode. We love you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys later. Dad.